Hey Jix, can you tell me how to check how much gas is in the ATS-V? Can you tell me how to check it, my boy? Hey, is that how? Matrix, I've always been told that all you gotta do is open the cap and just sniff inside. And it tells you how much gas there is left. Or just turn on the car and see how much gas you have. I'm running low. Oh, this is going to be expensive to fill up. Matrix, how are we going to afford this gas? It's so expensive. Have you got an OnlyFans account? We can twerk on the OnlyFans account. Hey, we can. I'll give you a hand. I know how to dance. You know, Matrix, with the gas prices so high, I like to go out to dinner first before I get fired. Things spilled more than what's in the car. But good. Okay. And the special surprise has just arrived. What are you doing? Oh, jeez. Yay, it's all here. Oh, I forgot 2 pieces. There we go, now all the pieces are there. Matrix, what do you think, boy? This is gonna look cool. I'm tired. Here we have the whole entire body kit for the ATS-V. It's including fender flares, front bumper, hood, all those little doodads. I ordered it overseas and it cost me about $1,200 to get here, which isn't too bad, but the photos look really good. They did warn me that I might need some modification, so hopefully it's not too much and everything goes smoothly. But I'm going to start unboxing it, starting with the hood and transferring all the stuff from the old hood onto the new hood. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so it took me a minute to unwrap this hood. It was very well packaged, I have to say. I'm very impressed. So I'm just loosening these pieces of wood. They're going to hold the bonnet to the car. When I purchased the body kit, they had asked me what type of vehicle I had. And I told them it was a 2016 Cadillac ATS-V with the carbon edition. I don't know if they understood what I meant, and I'll show you why. So the old hood is like a fiberglass kind of material. There's no carbon fiber to it whatsoever, just painted. On the Cadillac it is a carbon fiber option, or what they call a black wing. It's a carbon series. I believe that's what they call a carbon series. But on the new hood, what they've done is layered it with steel, and so that's steel, and then they put a layer of carbon fiber on top of it, and it looks really good, I have to say. Wow. My mistake, this isn't steel, this is fiberglass. So it's a fiberglass underneath and a carbon fiber on top, sandwiched together. I'm using a body panel clip tool to remove all the clips that hold the panels on the old damaged hood, as I'm no longer going to be using them. As well as using the same tool to remove the seals and the gaskets that allow water not to get into the hood. and I'm going to be installing them on the new carbon fiber. Is it a carbon fiber hood? I mean, technically it's not full carbon fiber. The underneath is fiberglass, but the top is carbon fiber. So would it be considered carbon fiber? Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I could have a dilemma. Let me explain why. Remove the hole underneath of the hood, including the carbon fiber insert. Yet on the new one it's also got an insert, which are held in by screws. But also there's also venturis, there's also airflow. This is the protective panel from underneath the old hood, and it doesn't fit on the new one, which I'm not too concerned about because it's mainly for heat. If I get heat tape and then just put it there in those crevices, that should help it, and I think it'll look pretty good too. God, this thing is so dirty. No. What do you think so far, Baba? I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, some things don't exactly line up, but it's aftermarket. I mean, got it from overseas. A couple of things like these rubber grommets I can just super glue on there, or I'll figure something out with them. But yeah, remove this panel, which helps collect rainwater and also vents air going from there, creates a chamber and then out there. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Looking good actually. Now the fitment on the other hand is going to be a different story, but we're going to find out very soon. Now before I start unwrapping all the rest of the body parts, I want to test the hood and see how it fits. But first I'm going to connect these nice struts back on, and hopefully it fits well. Fingers crossed. So just clip right on there. That's pretty simple. I'm putting on the hood as carefully as I can, not to scratch the paint on the fiberglass areas. Now I'm tightening the 4 bolts that hold the hood to the hood support bracket with my wrench, and I'm going to be using a power tool to fasten it securely. Sweating like a hot dog on the 4th of July. So far so good. Okay, let's see how it closes and how it looks and fits. So good long. You're gonna like this. Now I'm putting on the driver's side fender, This is the part that they told me that might need some modification. Might. This are aftermarket body kits, so they might need some modification, but I'm up for the task if there is any modification that's needed. So let's see what we need to do. It does it. Everything. Okay, there's my first issue. So I need to sort out. So it looks like the driver's side fender is going to fit on nicely. And I believe this is what kind of modification they're talking about. So this panel here, this is the existing to the car, to the Cadillac. And this is the one that's bolted to the fender. And I believe these are the holes that's supposed to fit on here, but this is getting in the way. That's why I believe they say some modification, which is no big deal, but everything else seems like it's lining up nicely. Like I know there's bolt holes there, gonna fit in that area there, slide into the door frame as well as into the side skirt. Give me the belly. Give me the belly. Oh, there's a belly. Oh, it's a big boy belly. Oh, it's a big boy belly. Yes. It's a big boy belly. Oh, yes, you're a big boy belly. Maybe I don't need to cut that piece off. So this is the old fender. This is why I kept the old pieces. So I can just check up with fitment. So this is the original fender off the Cadillac. And you can see this tab here is bent in a certain pattern or direction. That one is very close to it, except that tab looks like it's been bent. I mean, it traveled halfway around the world, so I wouldn't be surprised if it did get bent. But I'm going to straighten it out where it looks very similar to that, and then I don't need to cut that off and just fit it on. Let me give it a go and see what happens. Aha! That makes more sense. There we go. I did not need to cut this piece off. It bolts right in there now. Fits like a glove. Huh. Man, that's going to look really good. I do have to remove the side skirt to get to the two bolts, so let me do that real quick. Give the rotors a little wipe a dub, because something just arrived which I've been waiting for a minute. Yeah, this spacer is a joke, because I purchased these on eBay. These are 12mm spacers. Big difference. That's going to bring the wheel away from the suspension. Give it enough clearance where it doesn't rub. You know I can't put wheel spacers on without my anti-seize. So just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just on the contact areas. Also around the wheel hub. Yeah. Oh, it's really getting rusty. The condensation. And then a little bit on the brake rotors. I'm not doing that. Don't ever do that, please. This is not universal. This is made for this car. See? Just like that. Ta-da. Now we can put the wheels on. I think I have a problem. I think I have a problem. Now, if you had said that the wheel spacers are too thick, lucky guess. Okay? Lucky guess. So the issue that I have is that when I put the wheel spacers on the Cadillac, there's not enough thread to put the lug nuts on. So what I've done is I'm returning the 12mm ones back, and I've purchased 7mm spacers So therefore it should give me enough thread where I'm able to thread onto the lugs and tighten them down properly. But this still, it's so tight between the suspension and the tire. But I just got to get the car rolling off the hoist. I have to remove the side skirts on the Cadillac so I can put the fender on properly. So that's why I've put everything back to original. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to be driving like this. It's just to get the car moving. I mean, you can kind of see how tight it is already. Yeah, just look at that. The suspension's already touching the tire. I'm just going to be moving the car back and throwing these wheel spacers away and wait till the new ones arrive. Guess who came to the rescue with the 7mm wheel spacers? Take these off, don't need those, bye. Bye bye. I hope these wheel spacers are enough to get the wheel away from the suspension or the top strut as it keeps rubbing on it, and I'm able to like move the vehicle properly, better feel to it, stuff like that, you know. So this is the old one and that's the new one that I just purchased. These ones are the 7mm, where these ones were actually 3mm. So that should just give me enough clearance away. Also hopefully enough threads. When I put the 12mm spacers on there, I didn't have enough threads to put the lug nuts on the hub, which is kind of important, but yeah. So hopefully this thinner one is gonna be the solution to my problem. I'm getting threads. I am getting threads. That is great news. That's better. That is better. Okay, now I'm just putting a dab on the contact areas. Dab. Dab is a word. Dab is a word. You can look it up in the dictionary. Dab. D-A-B. Haha. It is a word. And the wheel is popped back on. Oh yes, the 7mm spacers did make a difference. Looks even better with the driver's side. Now the fit and finish isn't 100%. I am going to be removing this fender, I think, to get the headlights in, but won't know until they arrive, and I purchased them from GM. Now I'm going to be jacking up the car, removing the rim so I can get to the bolts here for the side skirt and see how they fit together. But I mean, a little bit of tweaking and should be good. I mean, all the bolts are lining up. I mean, even this one here they had to modify. Yeah, that was a heavy modification, but so far it's looking pretty good. I mean, you guys be the judge. So I made the decision to remove the side skirt so I can access these panels here and also make sure that I get a good fit on the new fender. I might drill new holes and put them in, but it's a sealed unit. I'll figure something out where I can get the fender to mount to the side skirt over here. But yeah, I removed the side skirt, so ta-da! So the side skirt to remove wasn't too bad, just a couple of clips that hold it into place on both the side skirt and on the body. A couple of them broke, but I do have replacement clips on the way, so to put it back on shouldn't be too bad. So I'm a little concerned about the fitment. I mean, this is an aftermarket body kit. I mean, you can see the gap between the hood and the fender. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I mean, the fitment is pretty close, but not 100%. Hey Matrix. The door does open and close, but you can see daylight. Do you think it's gonna work? Do you think it's gonna work? But I don't know. I don't know if they can be pushed into place. I mean, anything can fit. I mean, anything can fit anywhere. Let me think about it. Do you think it's going to work? Do you think it's going to work? You don't look positive. I have no idea what I did to the panel. All I did is just hit it with my hand like this. And it popped into place. Excuse me, plopped into place. It's fitting really well right now. All the panels are looking good. The body line is looking really good. The door opens and closes. And all I used was my hand. I mean, who needs a hammer? I have no idea what I did. All I did is just use my hand. I just smacked into place. Maybe the Cadillac likes that kind of thing, but I'm not too sure. But I'll leave you guys on a positive. I just got these new shirts in. They look really good. I'm loving the fitment and everything like that. So guys, if you like this video, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you guys like anything car related or want to see anything about this Cadillac. Hit that notification bell when I release new videos. And catch you guys later. Take care.